Welcome, everybody, to the Improv Recess Players Present Improv House Party. Yeah. We have all speakers.
Big crowd here tonight.
Applause from the internet. We are here as part of the Recess Players. We have all sorts of guests in the house party tonight. Mr. Bobby McCosky returns.
Hello.
And for the very first time ever, also from Disappointing Birthday Party, Mr. Chris Fielder is joining us in the house party down in the scene room. Hey, Chris.
Hey, yep, I'm breaking my Improv cherry, so please be gentle.
We'll do our best, but we probably won't succeed. We are, of course, here to do the house party, but make sure to check out other great shows here on eimprov.com. Tomorrow we have International Incident. That's improvisers from all over the world. That's going to be in the morning. And there's the E-Improv Staff Show later in the day. So make sure to go to e-improv.com for more information. But you guys are here to watch some improv and watch us talk about some stuff. So let's get going with the house party, huh, guys?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So I'm going to go hit up Twitter for our suggestion today.
Good old
our suggestion is quick and selfish.
Wait, what was that?
Quick and selfish is our inspiration for the house party today.
I've got stories, but I don't know if there are any I want to share. Let me think about this.
That's what we're here for, Chris. We're all about sharing.
Let it out.
Spill the beans, man.
I lied. I don't have anything.
Oh.
I was anticipating it. So.
Yeah, right?
Okay, wait, I got one. Okay.
There we go.
When I was in grade school, I had a friend who, he came from a huge family. Like, he had 12 brothers and sisters or something like that. And a couple times he'd have sleepovers, right? So,
how old were you?
There, and I come from a small family. So to go into a house where there's 12 girls and boys, his parents would order pizza, and you got to make sure that you get your slice of pizza. Like everyone just descends on the pizza and just like quickly grabs one quickly to watch out for their own interests, because if you don't act fast, that's it. You don't get to eat because someone else took your food. So that was just a very interesting family dynamic. So, yeah.
So it was just survival of the fittest with this family, all of the time?
Yeah, and they're a very sweet, awesome family, but when it came to food time, it was every man for himself. So that was quite an experience,
That just reminds me of, the first time I became aware of other families' eating rituals. I was in middle school, and I went to go eat at my friend William's house, and his family drank milk with dinner, and I remember just being so weirded out and just so upset almost, because that meant, is my family doing dinner wrong? Because we have soda and iced tea instead of milk? Why are you people drinking milk? That's a morning beverage. I got so worked up about it that they were just doing their meal wrong.
Wow. Yeah, I'm weirded out by that. That is weird.
Who drinks milk? With any dinner they had, just had milk.
Yeah, they had a jug of milk, and they would leave it out on the table, so by the end of the meal, it got to be sort of room temperature milk.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the worst.
Not good.
Oh my gosh! To the sea.
Beans.
We're so glad to have you here, Christian. I can't believe you've never eaten here yet.
It's the first time I was able to come over.
Yeah.
I usually have stuff going on in the evening, so but I was able to take you up on the invite.
Oh yeah, sure thing. I've been friends with you for so long, and yet I feel like you've never come over, never gotten to eat with my family like this. So
can I get a glass of water or something to drink?
No. It's after 4:30 now. We wouldn't. Yeah. No.
Yeah, we're having pizza though. It's just milk doesn't really go with pizza. So.
Sir, I'm your Chauncey, your butler. I believe someone was requesting a beverage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you have any soda or an iced tea or something?
Pay him no mind.
He's new, yes. Well, sir, here's the drinking menu. We have a fine selection of milks you can choose from. We have skim, 1%, 2%.
Goat?
Yes, we have goat in our private reserve.
I don't know. It's pizza. I want something that's not like dairy based.
No, goat milk would go terrible with pizza. You know?
Right. I think any of these milks would probably go terrible with pizza. I'll just have a glass of water. That's okay.
That's kind of rude, but Chauncey, do we have any water at this time of day?
I'll see if I can manage. Can I get you your typical glass of buttermilk, sir?
Yes, buttermilk, heavy buttermilk.
Okay,
yes,
of course. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Oh, Chauncey's great, though.
I didn't know you guys had a butler.
Yeah, well, we're a middle-class family, but we really, just spending money on Chauncey makes us feel a little better.
Oh, should I be eating my pizza with utensils? I've just been taking it with my hands. That's how we do it at home.
Kind of primordial, but if you want to do it that way. No, I'm not going to judge.
It's got a natural handle on it. It's pizza. It's fun food.
Yeah, it's still greasy and, sauce-filled. So.
Sir, here's your buttermilk. And,
thank you. That looks so
Mr.
good.
Christian, sir, I collected some condensation from the air conditioner unit. It is water.
You guys have a tap, right? You can just give me tap water. I don't want condensation off of the air conditioning.
You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy, Christian.
You'll enjoy it, sir. Please, let me know if you need anything further. I'll be in the next chamber.
Okay, the next chamber, you have a ranch. Where's he going?
Yeah, well, we have secret layers here, too. It's another thing. Makes us feel a little classier than we are,
I should have came over for dinner earlier. There's so much I didn't know about you, Bobby.
I didn't know your family drank water all times of day for dinner.
It's water. You can drink it at any time. It's the perfect drink for any time.
Okay.
So, I guess I should try the milk.
I guess we're oddballs here. We have butlers. We drink.
I'm sorry. It's just so thick. It's like gotten to be room temperature at this point.
Yeah. No. It clears the palate, though, doesn't it, for each bite?
Clears the palate? It leaves like a film on my tongue from the dairies.
No. Oh, gosh. All right. No, to each their own. Can I
use the restroom real quick?
Yeah, sure thing. What you'll want to do, there's a bookcase over there. Pull out the, what is it? I think it's Huck Finn. Just pull it out. It'll rotate around. There'll be a bathroom.
Can I just use the one right there? The door's open. I can see the...
No, it's after 4:30, though. That shuts down.
So, Chris, you finding everything nice here at the house?
Yeah, this place is
great.
Come over.
No, it's just nice to visit you.
Thank you for coming over. Well, this is how we do. Myself and my 10 brothers and sisters. We're all ecstatic that you're here.
That's great. So I just thought that in the morning I'm going to make a single pancake and just kind of let you guys fight it out.
A single pancake?
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh, is dinner ready yet? Or is it breakfast? I don't know. I'm hungover.
It's in the frying pan now, so let's just...
Yeah. All right. You ready?
And begin!
You son of a bitch, it's mine!
I'm going to roll it into a giant tube and shove it down my throat. No! God!
Back to the conversation!
Woo, yeah. Whoop.
That would keep you thin. Right there.
Yeah, they all were pretty skinny, and now I looking back, I know why, so, yeah.
I think maybe that was why I was such a fat kid, because like my brother and sister are older than I am, so they were kind of gone by the time I hit my early teenage years even.
Yeah.
And so I just had all the food to myself.
Wow.
I didn't have to share anything, and my mom didn't like change her spending habits or her cooking habits at all, so she still cooked for like 3 kids, even though it was just me and her.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we had these like family-sized meatloafs, and I would just, I would just eat the whole thing. There's more meatloaf. Why not?
Wow. So it's got to be like an empty nest there at the house, right? So does she still like prepare big meals even though nobody's there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not when she's by herself, but anytime there's even one of us visiting, it's just like this huge spread. Yeah. It's like, well, I don't have an excuse to cook at any other time like this, so she just goes over the top. And I have to re-explain that I'm a vegan to her every time. It's been 11 years, and I still have to explain, no, Mom, potatoes are fine. No, I still can't eat cheese. Yes, nuts are okay, too.
No, my mom is the exact same way. I'm pescatarian, so I eat fish, but she always assumes that it's every other meat that's okay with me. She's like, well, you eat turkey still, right? There's like one that you still eat. It's like, no, Mom, it's just fish, and it's not very often. I'll have it. She's like, okay, but hamburgers, they're good, right? Like, red meat's fine. Like,
it's like everybody wants to try to find that loophole. Like, oh, I didn't think about that. Buffalo would be okay. That is like the fish of the land.
Like, at this point, I really don't know if she doesn't listen to me or if she just like refuses to like acknowledge that I've been vegetarian, same thing, for like 10 years, and like just refuses to learn my eating habits. But as a kid, she knew everything I like to eat, so it's odd.
To the seed!
To the seed.
Oh, honey, it's just been so long since I've been seeing you.
Yeah.
I went a little crazy, and I cooked a huge meal for you.
You didn't. It's just me, Mom. You really didn't have to
It's
do
okay. It's your favorite. It's turkey. You can still eat turkey, right?
that. Mom,
It's got
No,
honey
Mom,
mustard on it, just like you
I'm
like.
pescatarian. I eat fish, but I don't do it very often. I feel terrible, Mom.
No,
if I would have
I don't
known,
want to believe it.
Mom, I do. I occasionally eat fish, but all other meat is kind of off the table.
Can you have some of the turkey?
No.
Can I tell the ladies at the supermarket my son eats turkey?
I can eat around it. The veggies look great. The potatoes,
No! I will not have a pescatarian under my roof. I refuse to believe this. You are a turkey eater. You are a turkey eater.
Mom, I've been this way for 10 years. Why are you so upset?
No, because it's just a phase. It's just a
It's not a
phase.
phase. Mom, I feel terrible. If I would have known you were cooking me a turkey, I would have stopped it. I would
Is
have
this
not
because I
had
didn't
you waste
breastfeed you as a kid? Is that what this is? Are you getting back at me? Is that why you won't eat meat?
No, it's a moral choice. I choose not to eat animals. I think it hurts the atmosphere in a lot of ways with the excess CO2 in cows. What they do to these turkeys, you probably don't even want to know, Mom.
I don't even know. You're right. I'm so silly.
No, don't. I'll eat around it.
No, it's okay. It's ruined. It's ruined.
It's okay. I feel terrible. I'll take you out. I'll take you out, even though I'm in town. Like, let's go somewhere you want to go.
Don't worry about it. I knew this was coming. I went ahead and made you a salmon for your pescatarian ways.
Thanks,
Dig
Mom.
in. Just dig in. Just
Mom.
start digging in.
Mom, the salmon is wrapped in bacon.
It's got salmon as part of it. I figured that's enough. You can be like, well, I ate mostly fish.
It's like saturated with bacon juice. Now I can't eat this, Mom.
I won't tell anybody, honey. I'm not gonna tell your pescatarian friend.
It's not you I have to answer to. It's my own moral compass.
Do you know how embarrassing this is? Do you know how embarrassing it is when other moms talk about when their kids come home and they're like, I got to cook a whole meatloaf. I got to make rattlesnake. Jane got to make rattlesnake for her kid. You just eat a bunch of fish?
Mom, I just graduated med school. You should be proud of me.
I am extremely proud of you, honey. I'm so proud. My little doctor. My little doctor.
Bacon is pig, and I can't eat it, Mom.
This is a tribe of cannibals. We eat people. Now eat your Spanish explorer.
Look, you've known this from the beginning that I have moral qualms with eating meat. I can eat all the veggies we planted around here.
Veggies?
Yeah.
Those are for the livestock. Here we eat
No.
intrepid explorers who come in our jungle.
I know that, Dad, but like honestly, you've known this for a long time. I refuse to eat other people. I find it kind of morally inferior.
You've been talking to those Jesuit missionaries, haven't you? You know what? They're invaders, and we're going to eat them next.
Don't eat my friends, please. Dad, you always eat my friends.
Galactus, now that you have joined the Herald of Celestials, you must consume this planet to feed your hunger.
That planet has a lot of, it's got a lot of people on it.
Yes, humans! They have been a pain in our ass for generations. Now, Galactus, enact our revenge on them.
I cannot do that. Jupiter, it's a void. It's very dense. How about that's what
You're embarrassing me here in front of all the other Celestials.
I've been this way for 2 million years.
I just thought that it was a phase that you'd get over it.
It's not a phase. You don't listen to me. That's what it is. You know I don't eat meat planets with any sort of living life on it.
Is it dinner yet? We better not be having any gaseous planets.
Now Galactus here wants to eat Saturn.
You knew this
about me. Saturn makes me gassy. It's nothing but gases. I need an M-class planet.
You guys, I just got back from med school, and you're going to...
And we're very proud of you.
Are you
Who's our
proud
little
of me?
Dr.
No.
Galactus?
No.
Back to the conversation!
Oh, man. I was racking my brain trying to remember other Celestials, and I couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, good luck. Of course, now the Guardians of the Galaxy is the biggest movie ever. So
Yeah.
everybody's going to know about the Celestials.
Celestial in it, yeah.
Mhm.
Sure.
Jack Kirby is smiling down upon all of us right now.
We did it!
We did it!
infiltrated culture completely.
I do feel that like pang of angst almost at the fact that comic books have become so popular, because that was my like nerd refuge, and the fact that I knew so much about it, I guess it made me feel special.
Yeah.
And now that like so much of this is becoming mainstream, it's like I had to start learning about like even more obscure characters to try to feel special. It's like, why do you keep upping the ante, Hollywood?
Yeah. You never thought Rocket Raccoon would be like...
I thought I'd be safe knowing a lot about that character. Nope. Nope.
Well, I was the same way with Star Trek. Like, you know, Star Trek was just horrible back in the day, and only the most hardcore nerds enjoyed it, and we took a certain pride in being united in our own nerdness. And now Star Trek's being rebooted in this really awesome, easy-to-digest format for everybody. And suddenly I feel like an outcast again, because I'm like, no, I like Star Trek before it was cool. You don't understand. You're missing out. And now everyone's a Star Trek fan, so whatever.
Yeah, it's hard to be uncool.
It's hard to have any part of like culture that's your own anymore. You know, like if you like anything, odds are you're on some internet forum. It'll blow up eventually and become...
Yeah, there's a bunch of Etsy posts where people have made oven mitts in the shape of your favorite characters from whatever this is.
Yeah, I'm a big Mega Man nerd, and if you go on Etsy, you can buy like Mega Man cookie cutters and Mega Man cookie jars. And like you're like, okay, I guess. That sounds nice.
To the seeds!
Sir, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, the poll numbers have been a little rough this year. Just Democrats are kind of taking it on the chin in general, and you're really pushing this Mega Man theme on the public, and I don't know if it's resonating with the voters, sir.
I think that the voters will come around to Mega Man. They'll realize that he was a popular character, but he has a lot of good qualities they can look at themselves.
Sir, we all understand that it's. You spent most of the last debate talking about how Woodman was the toughest villain when you were talking about foreign policy.
Have you ever tried to beat Woodman's lever with just your Mega Blaster?
No,
Have you ever tried to do that? That's the kind of like determination I want out of these citizens. I want them to step up to the challenge.
See, sir, and that's the kind of message we want, like determination.
Yeah.
If we just kind of tone down the Mega Man part of it, people would resonate.
Oh, it's going to be like, Mega Man X3, where they bring in Proto Man and Zero as playable characters to kind of spread out the cast a little bit, like that, right?
I suppose so, sir.
Okay.
If you could maybe find a metaphor of how we're using that to include both sides of the aisle instead of the proto-man, if you think about it, he was robot and human.
He was, and he's Mega Man's brother. We're all brothers.
That's a good message, sir. Yeah. We are all brothers. We are all brothers. And are you going to insist on the Dr. Wily costume the entire campaign?
I've come this far, and I think that if I just keep up with it, people will realize that there's an enemy around you.
Got it.
Be conscious of it.
You realize most voters assume you're an 87-year-old man and not a 40-year-old man, right?
Well, age doesn't matter. If I'm, if they think of me as part robot, which we all are, right? Mega Man taught us that we're all part robot.
I'm not part robot at all, sir. I'm all human.
In your heart, though, right?
You mean like metaphorically I'm a robot? Like I don't have feelings?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go along with that. Okay,
yeah.
sir.
Now, you can vote for my opponent if you believe that Mega Man was the supreme half-robot, half-man video gaming franchise. You'll have your turn. But me, I'm all about Metroid, and I've always been about Metroid. I've been very clear on that record. I've not flip-flopped. It's always been Metroid in all its forms, even on the Game Boy, which... What?
Can I please... Ladies and gentlemen, please, when you go into that voting booth, you should know that this man has secrets. This man is a deceitful man, and he's not telling you everything. Metroid, Samus was a female the entire time, people.
That's right. And I am also a woman.
Well, I am a part robot man. Okay, everyone knew that already. I don't have any big reveal.
My opponent would focus on what divides this country, but I'd like you to know what unites us. We all have arms that are guns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the third-party support here. We're going to be able to talk about Bonk's adventure a little bit here.
No one is...
How we're all cavemen in some respects.
If you want to throw your vote away, vote for a third party.
Yeah, vote
Oh,
for...
come on, guys.
Come on.
Back to the conversation.
For the record, I was a big Mega Man fan too, okay?
Yeah. Oh, I'm a huge Metroid fan too.
Oh, good, okay. We're not enemies. That's good. That's important.
No, we all found a common ground, unlike our government.
Woo.
They're watching. They're watching. Hold on, I'll make sure they are. Terrorism. There we go. Now they're watching.
Oh, well, speaking of working for the government and watching, like I remember my first government job, I had to go in for a polygraph.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone else has had to go through a polygraph, but talk about nerve-wracking experience. Even when you don't have anything to lie about or anything, you know, you sit in a room and they hook up wires across your chest to measure your pulse. They put things on your fingers, and what's weird is the person sits behind you and they're interviewing you, so you can't look at them or make eye contact, and there's just one of those big two-way mirrors in front of you, and it's just a horribly, very uncomfortable situation. Even when you have nothing to hide, they treat it like you're public enemy number one, and it's just brutal.
To the sea!
Okay, if you just go ahead and put your hands, just go ahead and get your hands in there.
Oh, wow.
Like that. Around your chest. You ever taken one of these before?
No, I see it in the movies, but
it's not like that. It's gonna be a little different. I'm just gonna ask you a series of yes or no questions to get us started here.
Okay.
So it's gonna be real.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide. I just want this job, and I'm qualified.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. It's no worry. It's just a very simple standard procedure.
Okay.
So we do it all the time. Just got to be safe.
Okay.
So,
okay.
We'll start out with something easy. Is your name Chris Fielder?
Yes. I mean, it's pronounced Fiddler, but it's yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking at just recalling it.
I mean, I wasn't lying there. That was.
No, of course not. Of course not. Yeah, I was just mispronouncing
okay.
it. So,
okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and your age is 31.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
Sorry,
Yes,
no,
yeah.
I hesitated. I wasn't sure if I had to correct you, if you knew that for sure or not. So.
Just answer them. Just answer them as they come to you. Don't worry about me. I got all the answers right here. Of course. So.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And have you ever been terminated from a job before?
Well, yeah, no, it was complicated. I kind of quit, but the boss didn't like me, but I wasn't fired per se. Is that good?
Yeah, no, that's great. That sounds like a perfect answer. Everything looks really good. So, have you ever been out of the country for an extended period of time?
Yeah, well, I don't know what you mean by extended. Yeah, no. What? Are you okay back there?
Yeah, everything's going fine. The equipment is running great. We're getting through this no problem. No problem.
I just can't see you back there. Makes me nervous.
So have you ever stolen anything? And please keep in mind this includes digital goods.
No digital goods. You know, I was a stupid kid once when I was little, and I shoplifted a pack of gum when my parents weren't looking. But you know, I was 6 when I did that. I didn't even steal it. I think I just forgot that it was in my pocket.
That's great. That is the perfect. That's the perfect answer right there. So have you ever committed a felony?
No.
No. That's good. That's good.
Chris, no need to be nervous. You made it through everything. We're just gonna have a little dinner, talk about what your job title and what your duties are gonna be. You know, the responsibilities that come with government work. Okay.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
relax.
Don't worry.
That takes a load off my mind. Okay.
You look parched. Would you like me to get you a glass of milk or something?
You guys don't have water? It has to be milk?
No, it's like 6:30.
Would the young master like to see the milk menu?
Oh, Chauncey, thank you.
Oh, 1%, I guess. Yeah.
1%. Government worker.
Yeah.
Should I pick something else? I mean, is 1% bad?
I mean, that's like going with the blandest of all choices. We have an exquisite choice of milk, and you're going to go with 1%. That's like one notch above skim, which is the lowest rung of milk.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm kind of lactose intolerant. It's the only one I can...
You did not tell us that in the interview. You did not tell us you were lactose intolerant.
Well, I didn't think it was important at the time.
You didn't think it was important to drink milk?
No, well, I mean, I know it has calcium, but I didn't think that you guys would care.
This trapdoor doesn't leave the bathroom at all. Where the fuck is this thing?
Do you like my house at least?
See. Oh, so fun. We're out of time already.
Dang, that was fast. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding, huh, guys? But thank you so much, everybody out there in the internet who joined us tonight and who are watching us on dusty data disks in some long forgotten space station after the human race has died. We're a pretty accurate representation, in case you're wondering. But yeah, that is it for tonight. Please join us here next week on eimprov.com for another episode of Recess Players Present Improv House Party.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.